Good morning. So I am about 3 minutes earlier today, and as usual, I'm gonna use this time to tag people who can't find things on their newsfeed because Facebook is always tricky. And of course, if you're watching and recording, you can just fast forward 3 minutes. I will also check the sound, so you will hear me twice. Okay, the sound seems good. I will also check the sound. Perfect. Good morning, Yanni. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Ari. Good morning, Alice, Gina. Oh my God, so who am I tagging? Mariella. Isn't that a beautiful view? Good morning, Judy. Yeah, Ari, I agree. It was nice in the dark too, but this is really beautiful when the sun comes out. Sunrise is gorgeous everywhere. Very quiet because I'm inside, yes. No waves. No usual sounds of the birds and waves and wind. So I don't even have to use a microphone. That's a plus. One less thing to worry about. Good morning, Trish. Nice to see you here. All right, it is time for us to start. So today we continue our exploration of tapas, the zeal of practice, the self-discipline, inner fire. And I'll remind you of the Yoga Sutra that goes with it. By living life with zeal and sincerity, the purifying flame is ignited, revealing the inner light. So tapas is our day-to-day choice to burn all those non-supportive habits of the body and mind, choosing to forsake momentary pleasures for future rewards. This guidance not only speaks to our personal effort, but also to those cathartic times of almost hopeless desperation, when we find ourselves in the pain of unexpected loss or debilitating sickness, or in the throes of a life that seems like it has been turned upside down and none of it makes sense at the time when it's happening. And yet it is during these times that we get shaped into someone of depth. It's during these times that our debris gets burned away and we're left more humbled and strengthened by the mystery of what is beyond our grasp of control or understanding. It is these darkest times of pain, loss, and confusion that weave something profound in us. There is a bumper sticker that states, "A crisis is a terrible thing to waste." And we can chuckle all we want at this, but there is a great truth to this statement. Tapas can take us to the place where all of our resources are used up, where there seems to be nothing left but weakness, where all of our so-called props have been completely taken away. And it is in this barren place where we have exhausted all that we have on all that we are, that suddenly new strength is shaped and character is born, if we choose to fearlessly open ourselves to the experience. In fact, crisis is perhaps the greatest gift that life could offer us. Charlene Westerman speaks to the danger and the possibility of catharsis when she states that during these crisis times we have two choices, either to break down or to break open. And we really can't prevent these times of crisis in our lives or know what will come of them, how they will shape us. But we can certainly prepare ourselves for them through our daily practice, through building our ability to stay with unpleasantness. So it's in the small daily choices that we make. So today we'll do a basic mindfulness practice to enforce our ability to stay in the moment just the way it is, to be okay with it, whether this moment is pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. As always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to acknowledge all the circumstances of your practice, both internal and external. As you take this mindful pause, inhabit it with all your senses. How does it feel to be you right here, right now, in this moment? As always, allow your breath to be natural, soft, effortless. And let this effortless breath wash over your entire body, helping you to soften from the inside out, to release whatever tension you can release in this moment. The objective of our practice today is to notice any experience as it is and do it with kindness and non-judgmental awareness. So once you feel settled, begin with the mindfulness of your primary anchor. It can be your breath or a particular sensation that you can come back to whenever you notice you've been distracted and gone. So stay with this primary anchor for a few moments. Breath or a particular sensation in your body. Whenever you notice that you get distracted, but by whatever experience arises, simply come back to your anchor. And don't judge yourself, don't beat yourself up for not being attentive enough. Just come back. And now start expanding your mindfulness to include sounds in your awareness. Whenever there is a sound that pulls on you, let go of your breath or body anchor and give your full attention to that sound. as you do this, see if you can pay attention to the sound without assessing whether it's pleasant or unpleasant to your ear. Just simply noticing. If you want to, you can also name this experience, quietly repeating to yourself, hearing, hearing. And when the sound has passed, or your reaction to it settles, return to your primary anchor. And now you can start including other strong waves of experience. It can be your thinking process, your emotions, physical sensations. So continue staying focused on your breath or body anchor, whatever you chose. And every time something strong arises, a thought, for example, include this thought into your awareness field without judgment, simply noticing. And here also you can name it gently if you want. Thinking or worrying, planning, whatever it is. Keep it simple. When several things appear at the same time, don't let them fight for your attention. Acknowledge each of them one by one in the same way we've been doing it today, with kind attention and maybe gentle naming. Stay in the present moment, anchored by your breath and body, lending your attention to experiences for just a little bit, and then coming back. And as you do this, you may notice that every thought, every emotion, every physical sensation is really transient. It comes and goes, ebbs and flows, arises and passes. If you let it, if you don't engage. And I'd like to complete our practice today with a poem by Dana Folds. Nothing more is needed. Inside the hot, hard knot of raw sensation, here inside the heart of fear and pain, I find the flame of truth. My path is through, diving right into whatever past conditioning bids me hide or push aside. When I soften, open, accept, and receive, the flow of energy is immediate, and nothing more is needed to awaken completely than the intimate experience of now. So as you go through your day today, I invite you to pay attention to the intimate experience of now, to whatever is happening moment by moment, without judgment, without expectation, whenever you remember, and enjoy the process. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Same time, 7:30 Eastern.